What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Debate and Destroy, episode 21 with yours truly, Blackout Bill. I'm joined with my co-host, as always, the Fiend from the motherfucking Carrizo Springs.
Loco JJ.
Let's
go.
Up. How you feeling this morning, dude?
Oh, man, I'm ready to get big, flex my muscles, take off my shirt,
Got that
and
Monday
just
morning
bang
coffee
my
in front of
head,
you?
dude.
Oh, shit.
Let's do it.
Let's go to Rift City today,
Yes,
baby.
absolutely.
Let's go to Rift City. And then we're joined
Take it home.
with our boy, Thomas C. Cano, the man, the myth, the guitar player extraordinaire.
Charlie.
You know how it is.
I'm ready to hear some chugging.
Oh, we're
And
gonna.
I'm
Lots
ready to
of
hear
chugging.
some double bass.
Yep. I'll tell you what. I just want to hear the zero. Chun 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 chun. Chun 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 chun. That's all we're gonna hear. Because
Yeah.
today,
Starts and ends there.
we don't have the vinyls up. It's a sad day. We had the Destroy, Erase, and Prove vinyl. We didn't have the Fear Factory one, so
Yep.
it looked weird with just one up there. So we don't have them.
At least we got a fanboy here.
But we got the
Yeah.
fanboy over here. But it's
That's all you need.
Meshuggah's Destroy, Erase, and Prove versus Fear Factory's Demanufacture on this episode. If this is your first time tuning in to Debate and Destroy, the rules are simple. We go track for track. We vote on the track that wins. The one that gets 2 out of 3 votes gets the pentagram of truth. The album that has more pentagrams of truth at the end of the debate wins. And that's all we've got here. Those are the only rules, except we all get one riff or one part of a song that we're going to sample as our favorite part of the album or something we just want to highlight. So we all picked our timestamps, and you should be hearing that later on through the debate.
Yeah.
But
Watch
anyway,
out.
guys, let's talk about the track listing real fast. So Destroy, Erase, and Proof has 10 tracks. Demanufacture has 11. Destroy, Erase has 1 instrumental. So I don't know if you guys just want to cut a track from Demanufacture. I have 2 options for you guys. One, we get rid of Dog Day Sunrise and just go 10 for 10 and just put the instrumental against something. Or we get rid of Dog Day Sunrise and A Therapy for Pain because that song sucks, and we get rid of the instrumental from Destroy, Erase, and Prove.
I am down to get rid of both those tracks.
Yeah,
Both those
same.
tracks?
I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of Dog Day.
Let's trim the fat.
Although
Therapy for Pain.
it's a fun song. Dun, 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 dun.
Which one? Dog Day Sunrise?
Yeah,
What's a
that's
cover?
that-
It's a
that's
weird
that
song,
one.
dude. It's a not my favorite cover in Planet Earth.
Damn it, that was my timestamp.
If that was your timestamp, I would still
Rips
have
up his notes. Well, there goes my notes.
7, 8, 9. Okay. And then we're getting rid of acrid pelicity. Whatever the
Yeah,
fuck
that's
that
weird.
is. Get that shit out
Guys,
of here.
I don't
What do you
like
think about that
that
instrumental?
I
That's a
don't
whack
like it.
instrumental, dude.
Why would they add that? I don't like
Not
it.
appropriate.
6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So it's good. So I'm going to run through the track listing real fast so we can get this shit going.
You.
Track number 1, Demanufacture versus Future Breed Machine. Then Self-Bias Resistor versus Beneath. Zero Signal versus Soulburn. Replica versus Transfixion. New Breed versus Vanished. Body Hammer versus Inside What's Within Behind. That's such a weird album or name for a song. Flashpoint versus Terminal Illusions. Hunter Killer versus Suffer and Truth. And Piss Christ versus Sublevels.
Cool. Let's do it.
So let's kick this motherfucker off right with, dude, 2 songs to just open a freaking album with. Probably the hardest
Already.
decision on this
It
entire
is the hardest,
thing.
It's a
dude.
toughie.
By far.
Demanufacture versus Future Breed
My
Machine.
God,
What do
dude,
you guys
they
want to start
both
with?
smack, dude. They
Both these
smack.
albums came out in 1995. Meshuggah came out in May. Fear Factory came out in June.
Oh,
We'll start with the older one by a month. Future Breed Machine.
yeah, let's
Oh
do it,
my goodness.
dude. That intro to
As
get
soon
it
as I hear
started.
that,
yes,
the pit opens
Dude,
up.
20 seconds, 28 seconds
You know
in.
it.
Let's go, dude. Dude, that is Rift City.
I always
man.
told Tommy, I always thought that was 2 + 2 = 4 because
Yeah.
it's da 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 da
Yeah.
Yeah.
da 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 da.
It's just the math riffs,
rock.
dude.
Maybe it is.
The
Maybe
math
it isn't.
riffs.
Am I the
Math
only one who
riffing.
hears that? I hear that every single
Yeah,
time.
no, I
Yeah.
hear it too.
Yeah.
So technical.
And the way, dude, they bring that riff and then just go into that faster one.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Get
Dude,
the fuck out of my way,
that's
dude. That
great,
shit
dude.
smacks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
Smacks.
my God. We're gonna say this throughout the whole debate, but Thomas Hockey, dude, that guy,
His drumming ain't
dude,
right.
that guy's insane.
His drumming.
He's
What
unreal.
do they call him?
Right.
The clockwork or whatever? What do they call him? The clock? The human?
No, that's Gene Hoglan. They call
Oh,
him
is
the
that
atomic
Gene?
clock.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, he
He
should
is
be
the
the
atomic-
atomic clock, dude. That guy's incredible, man.
Yeah, I know. No, he literally is incredible. I think on this album too, like, he is great, but I think the other albums he does a little bit better. I just think in the mix sometimes I can't hear him as well as other albums from Meshuggah.
Okay.
Like for example, on the newest album, The Violent Sleep of Reason, I hear them all, like I hear every single tom hit, every single snare, like all the ghost notes on the snare.
All the extra stuff.
Yeah, on this
agree.
one, I hear the double bass. It doesn't cut through as well as some of the other albums, but I still know he's back there.
There's like
Dude, that's
only
awesome.
one questionable song I have on his drumming, just like
Oh, really?
just
On
like
this album?
his style, but everything
Yeah.
else on this album I think is pretty ideal. But yeah,
Yeah.
he cuts through the mix definitely in the other albums.
Yeah. Dude, can we talk about the one riff that is the exact same as Black Label from Lamb of God?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
wrote it down. It's at the 203 mark.
The 203
yeah.
mark. Yeah, right. So right
Yes,
after you
dude.
get that fast part, then you literally have that. I'm trying to
But
think of the
it
breakdown.
works, man.
It literally sounds
It
the exact
works.
same as the breakdown for Black Label.
I think Black Label came out a little later. Oh, it was
Oh,
way
definitely,
later.
dude.
03. Yeah.
03?
I think so.
Dude,
If
that's a
I'm
direct ripoff. Can someone look that up? It's
think
the
it's 03.
same fucking riff.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
In that riff, but I think Lamb of God builds it as like the epitone or like not like the climax of the song.
Yeah.
Whereas Meshuggah just kind of uses it as another groove before they go to that.
Before they go
slowdown.
to a different breakdown,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that slowdown part? I mean, I personally love it. I like
I
the
like
playing
it.
a lot.
I like it.
It took me a while to get used to that, like, I guess the alien solo stuff, that
Yeah.
math. It took me a little bit to get
I think
to
it's more like, is it
yeah.
jazzier? I think.
Yeah,
It
I think
sounds
it's just, it's
jazzier.
like dissonant, but it works. I don't think it's
Yeah.
just like random notes because when you watch them play live,
Yeah,
they
it's-
literally hit the fucking solos note for note. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Which is like
Yeah.
a lot of the solos, it's just random garbage. You can't
Yeah.
do that because
And the
it's just
chord
random.
progressions behind them are like
Yeah, I was about to say, I
intricate as
love
well.
those, the chord progressions behind that part.
Yeah, and their guitar tone really cuts through surprisingly.
Yeah, I was
for
about to
their-
say.
because they're playing like 8 strings, right? Or
I
7
don't-
strings?
I
For
don't-
sure 7.
I don't know what they're playing.
I think there's 7 on this album. I don't think they're 8.
Okay, for sure
And
7.
even now, they might just be detuned 6.
It's like really hard to like have that like bright and clear of a clear tone.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from that into the like, and it sounds the same live
Yeah.
too.
Well, I like don't you like the intro of the solo? At least it's like,
Yeah.
it's not too alien like that.
That part sounds really jazzy.
That's jazzy. Yeah, that's what I was gonna
that's
say.
super jazzy.
I
right
love
there.
that part. I think those licks are like so hooky, and then
Yeah.
you get into the
Then it adds
Yeah,
to
it gets more and more dissonant, and then you get to that.
But guys,
and when that breakdown comes,
457, pure chaos, man. Oh my
People
god.
die.
I'm gonna tell you a story. When I saw Meshuggah live, when Dallas with High on Fire, they closed with this song, and when this riff came in, they slowed it the fuck down, and oh my god, it was one of the greatest things I ever heard.
My god. That's
I'm like,
awesome.
Just get
my
the fuck.
God.
That riff smacks so fucking hard. Like, if you don't headbang to that, you're not my fucking friend. Get away from me. That shit is the most smacking riff, dude. It is so
Oh, yeah.
fucking great build up all the way to that. And then I love how they continue to groove off with it. And then
Yeah.
fucking Jen's, like his vocal approach with
the like the same timing.
Yeah.
I love that.
that whole part
great,
fucking
dude.
kills. And then when they bring that riff back with like the bam, 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 bam. Oh,
And the lyrics are good too, right? Like
yeah.
yeah.
And his final screams of that are so brutal, I
Yeah.
think. I love his screams on that end. Because he does this weird thing with his throat, right? Like this
Yeah.
weird, like,
it's like a certain tone that he gets.
yeah, and it sounds fucking
Like
awesome.
raspy.
Crazy.
And
He
then
has
you
a brutal
finally,
voice.
at the very end, you get that back to that.
Yeah, dude.
Bring it
And
back
I
to
love
the
that.
top.
I love it when they
Oh,
bring
yeah.
it back, dude.
So
good.
but perfect song.
guys.
You know what I mean?
It
But
is.
it's going up against
Demanufacture.
Demanufacture.
Oh my god, the drum intro.
I know,
yeah.
dude.
Oh my. And then
yeah.
the build up's incredible. It's like one of my favorite openers of all time.
Seriously.
Yes.
And then it's like every time that pop comes in, I just
Yes.
want to be in like a crowd of like 3,000 to 5,000 people and just fireworks. Boom! And they're
It
just
is.
fucking-
It's like
yeah.
an explosion.
Yes.
And then it
Well, they do it
starts.
the second time they bring that
Yeah.
riff back. But I just love that. Like, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
Dude, it is.
Immediately
I
like
love
an
it.
industrial vibe, I thought.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, throughout the
And
whole
I
album.
read that it's like they had the influence of the Terminator. I don't know if y'all read that.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
say
just
it in
'cause
a
it's
different
like-
song, but it's
yeah.
definitely the intro's like Terminator 2.
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
What do
cool.
you what do you think about Burton's like his vocal delivery at first?
Oh, dude, it's so aggressive. I like it.
No. The very first part is like desensitize
Oh,
my.
I
Would
don't-
you start the album like
Not
that?
really. Not really. But when it hits, when his vocal
Yes.
aggression hits, dude, it's hard.
Sometimes I think I don't know if I would do it, but I do every time I find myself listening to a song. I'm singing along, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
It
True.
works. I
It
guess.
works. He got me, especially because it
got us
picks
hooked.
up into like the harsher vocals, and then it's just fucking. He kills it, dude.
Yes.
I got no more. Goddamn respect. Is it regrets or respect?
No, he
Regrets.
does. He says both. Regrets and then
and then
respect.
respect.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because every time I'm like, which one is he saying? I can't.
Both are heavy.
Dude,
Both
they're
are heavy,
awesome, man.
especially when they finish it off. And guys, can we talk about fucking Raymond Herrera?
Yes.
I don't care. I know some people don't like the typewriter drums, but
I like it.
I like it because you can hear them always, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
like
but-
I talked about Thomas getting lost a little bit in the mix. Like this is cool because you can always hear them
It cuts
mirroring the
through. Yeah.
but I can understand why some people shit on like just the pads because it doesn't take as much endurance or whatever the fuck it might be. But I still
don't
like
know.
it for this album.
Yes, dude, it works.
I think it complements the tone
made
that they're
their
going
point.
for. Exactly.
Yeah, they
dude.
made their point.
And I
What they
think-
wanted to do.
Yes,
That said,
exactly.
I like Thomas Hockey's drum tone more compared
Yeah.
to Raymond Herrera's, just because even though that one cuts through, I don't know, like his tom fills, like in some of the parts, like especially like guitar solos,
Yeah.
when like Thomas Hockey's going like crazy,
Yes.
like something I'm gonna like one of my riffs that I'm gonna cue,
Uh-oh.
little,
Surprised to come.
Uh-oh.
little foreshadowing,
No,
But yeah,
I understand what you're saying there. Like,
just because he's so
I think I would have turned up the double. Just personally, I would have turned up the double bass on the production of
Yeah.
Destroy, Erase, Improve. Right,
I could
but
see that,
I,
yeah.
I wouldn't want like the Fear Factory sounding double drums on the.
you like a
Meshuggah
happy
song.
medium in
But
between.
yeah, but I do like them on the Fear Factory side because I think Dino's guitar like tone.
Yeah.
I think it matches very well with that kind of typewriter
Industrial
drum.
vibe.
Yeah, it gives you that whole vibe. I think together as a whole, that production matches perfectly.
I
Yeah,
agree.
exactly.
I agree. And,
And
even
I
the
think
vocals,
for-
everything like
Yeah, the vocals
mixes
too.
well with like just even
And
like
for Meshuggah, I think the main focal point there is their riffs. That's what they want to bring out in this album. To me,
You think so?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, the riffs are like money. They're the money riffs. All the-
Yeah.
that's what it is. The album.
Just
Yeah.
grooves.
Yeah, it's just
fucking
grooves.
grooves.
it is. It's
Absolutely.
Groove City.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But the very end with Raymond going crazy when he's like, God, no, and he's
Dude,
doing like
yeah.
triplets and the
I
fucking.
love that.
stand
What about
all
when
the
it
way
slows
through.
down and it's just the drums?
Oh my God! Stop
Yes.
it. His little like double kicks when you can hear them.
and
that's
then it drives back to the melody.
Yeah,
that was,
it's
butter.
just fucking butter because that's
Yeah.
the part that I love because you can always hear like, holy shit, did he just hit a triplet, another triplet, another
It
triplet?
just
Like,
enhances the
fuck.
song
like,
to me.
yeah, the singer may not be like 100, like amazing at like his vocals. His scream
Yeah.
is brutal,
yeah,
and the melodies and like
Dude,
the
I love
grooves
his
is
screams.
like what make this like album
Yeah.
and this song. Just because the drums smack,
true.
like I don't know.
Both are just incredible, man. This is a hard one.
All right,
it really
well,
is.
someone's got to make their first pick, dude. Who's gonna start?
I'll go. I love them both, but man, Demanufacture, they hooked me from the
Really?
first start. The drum intro, I love it, man.
Damn,
that's my
dude.
pick.
All right.
That's my pick, dude.
I can't blame you for either. Like I said, this is the closest one in the entire album
it
to
is.
me.
Yeah.
But for me, dude, I'm wearing the shirt.
Oh,
Future Breed Machine. I think the way they build up to that one just banging riff,
Oh,
it's
yes.
more of a grower, and I think it has more longevity to me than Demanufacture. I think it's a
Oh.
better written song. I do love
Whoa.
Demanufacture, but I think it's more off the face value of the first riff, whereas Destroy, Erase, Improve with Future Breathe Machine
It adds
is
to
a
it.
grower until
Yeah.
you finally get that one last riff, and it's just
That's
so
the
rewarding.
payoff.
And there's so many riffs in between that I got to go with it, dude.
Ah,
it's a
okay.
fucking perfect intro to the album. Both are great, but I think this one's a perfect one. But what about you, Tommy? What are you
Hard
going
to
with?
follow that speech, man. Jeez.
I love it.
No, yeah, no, I agree. No, I mean, yeah, I have to go with this Future Breed Machine.
Whoa,
dude. Just because,
okay,
like,
okay.
as soon as you hear that, and then
It is pretty
starts
cool,
with
man.
that, and just everything in that song is just like banger after banger,
yeah.
after, and then the breakdown at the end.
Yeah.
Stop into the intro again. It's just like a.
And the melodic part. I think the melodic
And it
part
ties
gives
in
it
well,
some
yeah.
diversity. And
Gives it
I don't-
dynamics.
Yeah.
I think it works a lot because you get really low dynamically, and then you build up to this just insanely heavy riff.
True.
Where like Demanufacture is just a straight, banger all the way.
And I
through.
don't think
Yeah.
he plays emphasis enough that this is fucking 1995.
1995
That's
on these
insane.
albums, dude. It's fucking
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
They're both awesome, man.
That's
I love
that's a
both
big
songs.
reason for everyone out there why we did this debate was it's both their second albums, both came out in 1995, and
This is
both are like the
crazy.
grooviest shit ever. It's just
It's
literally
so
all
They could be
great.
released tomorrow and they'd still, I think, hit.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
If their
dude.
production was a little better. I
They'd
mean,
still
if
be on a
Destroy
high
Erase
pedestal.
production was a little better, like you said, with the drumming,
Yeah.
this thing would still
Take off
Take off.
easily. All right, so dang,
Absolutely.
Future Breed Machine gets the first pentagram of truth. So we're moving on to track number 2, Self-Biased Resistor versus
Dude.
Also a toughie.
This is also a toughie,
Yes,
dude.
it is.
You want to start with Self-Biased Resistor?
Yeah, dude. The drums control this song.
Guys, I'm going to pick my riff, dude. Just play that song. Just play the first part. This fucking intro
Yes.
into the riff is
This is
so
awesome.
fucking good, dude. It gets me every time, man.
I
And when we
agree.
saw it live, perfect
God.
pop. Get that shit up. 11,
That
12,
odd time.
13. As high as it can go. Open it up.
Yes. Dude,
Those double
it's
kicks.
Crazy.
And then it's just open that fucking pit.
yeah.
dude.
It is
Get the
Pit
fuck up.
City. Oh,
Yeah, dude, that shit is so
Jesus
banging, dude. That is the
Christ.
perfect number 2 song on the album.
yes. And
You
if you're
know
not pinning, he calls you out. Hey, you.
Wake up!
Open that
True. I didn't think about that.
Dude, that shit's amazing, dude. I love it.
You're right, dude. We saw him live. He's exactly what he said. Hey, you! Go! Open that swollen eye.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
okay,
dude.
I
It's
don't
incredible.
love his singing on all the tracks, but I love this chorus,
Yeah.
dude. They will try
I love that.
to break
Yeah, he does it
you.
really well, man.
Oh,
This song,
it's so
this
banging.
song's insane.
It's literally, like I said, especially because we've seen Fear Factory only one time.
Yes.
It was off this album tour, not like way back in the day, like when they did the
Anniversary.
20 year.
I don't even remember. I think
It
was
must have
20
been
years.
because
Oh yeah, it was
2015.
20 years.
2015.
yeah. So we
Jeez, it's
saw
been
the
forever.
which dude that show in retrospect. Holy shit, what a lineup! Them and Soilwork. Who else was on that?
I don't remember.
Was it Battlecross too?
No,
No,
we
I-
didn't get to see we only saw the last two.
Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
Soilwork and then fucking Fear Factory doing Demanufacture all the way through. And this is the second song you play. Oh my
Yes.
god, dude. This shit is the
Yes.
perfect pop. This song is one of the best Fear Factory songs. It's an absolute groove metal
The
staple.
breakdown.
yes.
The breakdown is not fucking
It's
right.
not.
Oh, it's amazing. I
Yes.
literally can't say anything bad about this
No,
song, dude. I don't know if you
not
guys
at
have anything
all.
else to comment
no,
about
dude,
it.
It's
I'm-
just
I'm
on
like-
point.
Yeah, exactly. Like the singing is amazing. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. This is the song that got me into Fear Factory. I think
Yeah.
one of the ones you showed me, and it's just like
The drumming is just so perfect, dude. Like, and when they played it live, I don't think it was the same drummer.
No,
I don't think
it's
it was that
somebody
guy.
else.
But anyway, he nailed it live when we saw him.
Yeah.
That part's not easy to do, whether it's triggers or not, dude. Doesn't fucking matter. Those like double bass parts are so fucking ripping, especially to match Dino's guitar riffs.
Dude,
There's just something about the
yes.
tone. Everything together makes that song fucking perfect.
I
and
agree.
if you're not singing it by the end, fuck you. You know?
jeez, exactly.
Yes, man, I love it. The whole structure of the song is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing bad you can say about it. Beneath though is a banger too, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the little
Like it
soft
comes in
intro.
quiet. It's
yeah,
the complete opposite.
yeah.
Like it comes in quiet, and then it hits you with that bang,
Big old riffs, dude.
You
I
that
love
fat,
the groove
fat
of it.
bass tone.
What was that?
You get that bass tone.
You get that exactly. I was gonna say that walking bass tone by his name is Peter Norden.
Yeah.
That bass tone is sick. It's like a
Yeah.
fat ass bass tone, and then they do like an off kilter, like off time riff with that going on with that.
Exactly.
Yes.
That sounds fucking
Just
badass.
stop.
With Thomas doing whatever the fuck he wants. You don't really.
Dude,
How do you
yeah.
headbang to that song? I don't really know.
I don't know. You just listen, dude. You just listen to the song.
Yeah.
You just stare.
What do you guys think about that solo though? The weird like noises.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like throughout this album, it's
That
just a
one's
little
not my
weird.
favorite.
Some
But,
of these solos are a little off to me.
I don't know. I like it actually.
You like it?
I like this
It's
one.
different.
I don't love the solo, but the riffs in the back, it doesn't even fucking matter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You're
And
more
it's just-
feeling.
yeah.
You're more there for the groove in the long run. so
And
it
the
doesn't
solos are
matter.
in the time signature, which is like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's respectable. I think
Yeah, I love Jen's delivery though. It's time to go to
Yes.
the deep below. No more downs. I love that. And then the way the verse riff picks up, it just fucking flows so well. Like this is a battle too, dude. I think Beneath is a fucking smacker. I'd love to
Wow.
see the song live. Because,
Yeah, that'd
like
be
I said,
pretty
the
cool.
way that little riff progresses time-wise, and then they all come together, because like I said, it starts like off-kiltery, where it doesn't sound like the band's even playing together, into where they're all playing together, and you're like in a tight groove.
Do you
Fuck,
I think
dude.
this song is better produced than the first Future Breed Machine.
I think it is too. Because
That's
some
what I
more
put.
stuff
And the
stands
vocal
out.
delivery, I like a lot more.
Yeah.
I was gonna say these are the top two. I think vocal deliveries, Self-Biased,
Yeah.
and Beneath.
Yeah,
I think
Beneath's got
two of their
awesome
strongest
vocal
vocals.
deliveries.
Not of their
Yes.
catalog, but of these albums, definitely.
Yeah. And
Damn.
dude, that breakdown after the solo is so banging.
Oh, yes.
It's just like
Yes.
You
The
cannot
head
stop.
nodder.
It's riff after riff, and when they
It's
bring
nonstop.
it back in the ends where he gives the burn, that riff, all of it is fucking banging.
Always get that stanky face.
Yes.
All
Oh
those
my
riffs,
God.
dude.
I can't imagine seeing this one live with Meshuggah's like modern day production, all the lights going off.
God.
Fuck,
It would
dude, they
sound way better. Yeah.
I know they should think about doing an album too. No, I wouldn't want to see this album in its entirety. I do love it. I have the shirt. We'll get to the
Yeah.
B-sides though, but
Yeah,
they need to.
they got some. They got some tough.
Some of the
ones there.
B-sides are not the best. on either
Questionable.
album.
Or for,
Yeah.
for both albums, honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll talk about it, but yeah, some of these A sides on both are like ridiculously good. Like
Yes.
they're in the top of the top, especially for groove or whatever you want to call Meshuggah.
I don't know
gents,
what they are.
For the time they were
Gent-
released too, is
Yeah.
just like the context.
which is weird. Yeah, no, definitely for the time they were released because everyone lumps the Fear Factory into like industrial metal
Yeah.
because they have the noises and the themes.
They have all the added
Dude,
elements.
I say
Yeah.
they're like the start of like the groove. You know what I mean? Same with
Yeah.
Meshuggah. Like then you got the Lamb of Gods, Devil
They're
Drivers.
across, like in between. I can see where you could go both ways.
In the industrial,
Yeah,
they
you
kind of
can
fit
go
in
both, yeah.
But I like defining music not off like the lyrical themes. I'd rather just do it off like
The music
The
itself.
music.
Because they
yeah,
did like
that
they were
makes more
called-
sense.
Yeah.
But
They
that's
said
what I'm
Gojira
saying.
is,
You
like,
can do both.
an industrial, like, right?
I've heard that before.
Right?
Someone
And
said
I think
that
you can
because
call
the
it-
first album
They all overlap, so it's just But I think I agree. Yeah, they're more groove.
just groove. The
Groove with
Yeah.
industrial influence.
It's just awesome metal music.
yeah, it
That's all
sounds
it is.
good.
new wave of American. What'd you say? About
Hell yeah, American metal, baby.
they're American metal band, baby. That's, and then them Swedish boys.
Oh my god.
They're always great too. But I don't know, gent, whatever it might be called. But I think where gent might come into place, because, okay, you might help me out with this. None of these are odd time signatures. They're all 4/4. It's just
They're
weird.
playing
like,
with the 4/4. Yeah, so
it's just weird patterns on the
like
4/4.
the polyrhythms. Yeah,
Yeah, like they're just polyrhythmic. Where I would say gent is
like
more
you
of
could
like
count because like on the hi hat or something, Tom Hawk or like
Always
on the
keeps the
ride,
4.
He's always riding out the 4 usually,
Yeah.
or like the 8 or 16 or whatever.
But yeah, I think we're diving a little too far into it. But anyway, I would say they're just the groove masters.
Yes.
Pantera a little bit before that, and then them. Well, I guess the same time because 1995. Which album from Pantera? It's Far Beyond Driven, isn't it? So it's not too much
say,
further.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
So they're already into like the groove,
Jeez,
the groovy
already,
grooveness,
yeah.
and then down, and whoever might come later. But anyway, let's go with the picks for this song. We got off on a little tangent. Self-Biased, Resistor, or Beneath.
Dude, I gotta
I'm gonna start. I picked the riff. I'm gonna go with Self-Biased, dude.
I'm going
I
the
think
same.
that is the fucking jam, dude. I love Beneath, but Self-Biased is unfuckwittable.
exactly.
Yes, dude.
I
Kid
completely
Cudi,
agree.
thank you for that
I
one.
completely.
Unfuckwittable.
I agree, man. It's amazing. I love that song so much.
Yeah, the
What about
vocal.
you, dude?
Yeah, I told you there's the strongest vocals. I think on the album from him.
Yeah,
and even
agree.
though Beneath, I would say is very strong vocals too. I just think I like the singing and everything.
Yeah, true.
It hits home, and it was the first song I heard by Fear Factory, and
Whoa.
I'm trying to think it was my first. No, I think my first one was Demanufacture.
Yeah, that was my
Because we
first.
started listening because they were coming. Everyone talks about how good they are. A lot of our favorite artists, quote them as like being an inspiration,
Yeah.
and I had never really heard them, and I've heard so much metal. So when they announced that Demanufacture tour, that's why we listened to the album. We went, holy
This album hooked me right away.
Shit,
I
yeah.
heard-
yeah.
Seriously, the first time you hear like, dude,
like-
we've been missing out. Fear Factory,
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
They're so good. Even their newer stuff is pretty good. They got some great songs all around. But
crazy.
Self-Bias gets the pentagram of truth. Let's move on to track number 3.
Dude.
Zero Signal versus Soul Burn.
Oh, my
Another clash, man. Soul Burn is just a banger, man.
Jeez. Dude, Soul Burn is a
Slow, heavy riffs,
it's a
dude.
grower.
it's not
Yes.
a grower, dude.
Really?
No,
I
dude, it hit me right
love
from the
Soul
start.
Burn,
It didn't hit me the
dude.
first time I heard it.
This song's
What?
awesome, dude.
It didn't hit me, but it is.
You're not doing that, like,
Dude,
what are you
yes,
doing?
exactly. I agree.
You're not
You're
agreeing
gonna
on
get
that.
a mad face, and you get all your frustration out on the week.
Yeah. The only reason it was a
my
grower, dude,
God.
was what I'm saying is that when you first hear, because the first time I heard this like album all the way through, I want to say it was like 6-7 years ago. And I don't know, maybe I was just expecting something more. And so when I first heard it, I didn't really get it. But now,
be
as like a
mad,
Meshuggah like
gosh, dude.
fanboy, this is like my jam, dude. Because
I
it's like
know.
Meshuggah can show you what they can do with like just the most simple pattern.
Yeah,
Hold back and
exactly.
then bring it front,
And
you
then
know?
just take it into just the most banging fucking
Yeah, so
shit.
slow, and then
Oh,
it
yeah.
gets a bit faster. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just, dude, I love it.
The
It's
delivery,
awesome.
everything about it is the fucking shit. But yeah, dun 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 dun.
Should we cue my riff?
Cue it, dude.
Cue it.
230.
Yes.
230. Oh, the solo section, the groove behind.
No, I did an earlier part actually, but like that part's also bad.
Oh, really? Dude, this song just takes off.
dude.
I know.
Oh, my. Oh, Tom, what is he
Dude,
doing?
what are they doing, dude? It's insane.
That started Jen right there.
How do you headbang to that, right?
I don't know. And then he goes throughout the solo, but dude, there's that. I was gonna use my riff for that next part after the solo, where
yeah.
they do that, where they give it a little air, and you hear Thomas's fills on top of the dun 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 dun.
I was
and
debating between those two parts.
Oh my god, his fills there are like, get the fuck out of here.
Should we put that on too?
So groovy.
Should we just put it on?
No, we already picked it out. We already picked it, unless JJ wants to pick it.
Nope.
No, he's got his own one.
He's saving it.
But yeah, this is like my favorite drumming song on
Oh,
the
yeah.
album by Thomas.
I agree. That's
Because
why.
of that part, and especially because you start off with just the most dun dun, dun 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 dun, and you
yeah.
work all the way to that riff you brought
Exactly.
in,
Yes,
which is
dude.
like
The
that for
build-up's
sure
awesome.
started all those gent bands. The
Yes.
way they palm mute that
Yeah.
and kind of like hit the,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, the
Like
emphasis,
stutter.
where they stress the notes is
Yeah,
just
the-
like perfectly representative of perfectly represents the gent genre. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I said, my favorite part is the solo right afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Opens up a little bit, and then they bring it back. And when they bring back that heavy part, you were just like, fuck,
My
boom,
God,
boom.
dude. It's just so heavy.
Yes.
If
Like,
they're gonna play
seriously.
any song off this album besides the first song, Future Breed Machine, this is the song I want, dude.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
shit would kill live.
This is my favorite song on the album.
Really?
Really?
I think it's like my second favorite.
Yeah, that's my second fave.
It's an amazing song.
yeah.
Like you cannot beat it.
It's butter.
Granted, this is my favorite song off Fear Factory Demanufacture.
Really? Zero Replica?
Zero,
Dude, let's
Zero
talk about it.
Signal. Oh my God, dude. The
The
intro
atmos-
sounds like the Terminator. That's the Terminator right
Yeah.
there, dude.
Can
Dude, it's
we
awesome.
talk about the triplet party
Oh my God.
on the
There's
double
riffs
bass?
on riffs. In
What?
fact, I'm going to use my riff, dude.
Oh,
231.
shit.
Put that shit on.
Oh shit!
It's our battle. Me and you, Tommy, we going at it.
Oh no.
231.
231.
Oh,
Let's get it.
shit.
Oh my gosh. You guys just stay quiet and just listen to this riff.
The triplets, dude.
Here we go.
Oh God. Shirts off. Open it
Let's
up.
go.
If you don't headbang, don't ever listen to my podcast again, bitch.
Dude, that is
Oh
a
my-
banging riff.
Stop. Fuck. I love that
Oh
shit,
my
dude.
God.
When that shit hit me live, I was like, fuck me,
Yes.
dude.
And it
they-
doesn't stop. It
It
doesn't,
doesn't stop,
dude.
That part got me so hard live, especially because
Yes.
I love when bands, especially Meshuggah, when you look up videos of them, when they stop and there's literally like everyone's on point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Those stops are hard to do, especially
Oh,
with
yeah.
no feedback with those
Oh, my
like really
gosh.
harsh guitars.
I can just
Like,
imagine.
We always jam that there's an old video of Meshuggah playing Future Breed Machine in a festival like in like early 2000s, like 2000 or 2001.
Yeah.
And it's like someone filming from the crowd, but when they get to that part with Thomas Hake like doing that pat pat pat, like they stop perfectly. You're just
Oh, my
like,
God.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude. If I saw that live,
Just
I'd
bow down, dude. That shit's
be,
crazy.
damn. But it's the same thing when we saw this. You know, when they hit that stop perfectly, I was like, motherfuckers, dude. Dino, he's a legendary.
Dude, Dino's
songwriter.
the man.
He is a legendary songwriter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The riffs
And that
are
song
awesome.
is fucking butter. Like you said, it doesn't stop. It's an This is the most banging song on the album for sure.
Yeah, dude.
I
It's my
think.
fave. It's my
Hands
personal
down.
fave.
Not a lot of singing, a lot more screaming, but which one are you gonna take,
And-
dude? This one's a battle too. This is the second hardest decision for me.
Second hardest?
Second hardest.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
dude.
these
This
are
one's
I can
tough.
start off because it's easy for me, dude.
Easy?
Soul burn.
What?
Soul
This is
burn,
not
soul
easy, dude.
Especially that last part.
Oh my.
I mean, you know what I'm
God.
going with, man. I'm going Zero Signal. And bonus, it came on the Mortal Kombat movie.
Damn.
Fun fact.
95.
I might have to change my opinion.
What are you picking?
So, dude, this one is my second hardest. I fucking love Zero Signal.
Whoa, come on, dude.
Dude, just
Come
hear me out.
on.
I love it. I'll face value. I think it's like the first time I heard it, I would have said it's a better song. But now listening to these songs so many times, dude, I gotta give it to Soulburn.
Whoa.
Soulburn
man.
is such a grower.
It's a
and then
big
once you
time
learn
grower.
to appreciate everything that's going on, like musicianship wise, I think that it sticks with me a little bit more in the long run. Because I love Zero Signal, But I think it kind of like you get everything it's going to offer you the first time you listen to it, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I think Soulburn, like the more I listen to it, the more I
The
appreciate
more
it.
depth it is.
Yeah.
I would get
So-
that, but I just think Zero Signal is the shit, dude.
I mean, I don't
It
think
is
it's
very good.
it's a hard pick no matter which one you're taking. But I personally
Wow.
am not a Meshuggah fanboy, even though I am wearing my Destroy Racing Proof shirt.
That's a lie.
I'm going to go with Soulburn. So
That's a fucking lie.
Soulburn gets the pentagram of truth. So let's move on to track number 4, Replica versus Transfixion.
Transfixion.
Dude, I love the way
It's crazy.
it comes in, like it
Yeah.
fades in the drumming.
Groove it
and
out.
Hake's just like,
Yeah.
the stress where he hits the signals, I can never get it. I can usually catch like where to hit as a drummer. I'm not like a great rhythm player, but that one I never know when he's about to hit the thing.
Yeah.
And then it goes into a banger, and it's kind of the opposite of Soulburn. You get into like a banging ass fucking riff, and then they slow it down
Yeah.
Yeah,
progressively
because
throughout
that's
the
Pit
song.
City, dude.
It
That's
is Pit fucking
heavy.
City.
I think
heavy
they're well
riff.
placed after each other. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, me too. This song's another
Because
fucking
alternate.
banger.
It's just
Yeah.
alternated. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All these
awesome.
A-sides on this Meshuggah one and the Fear Factory one are killer.
Dude, both of them are insane.
But what do you guys say about Replica, dude?
I'm a fan of Replica.
Because that one is
Yes.
like one of the most catchy fucking songs.
It's super catchy.
I like the
dude.
instruments. I don't like the vocal, like
Really?
singing.
You don't like the singing. You don't like the huh.
Wasn't sold on it.
If you can't come into a good huh, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
I think it's an enjoyable, fun song, dude. It's
No, yeah,
not
the
heaviest,
instruments are butter, dude. Yeah,
but yeah, the instruments are crazy good.
I believe this is the single off the album.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah.
that.
at this point, you're like, okay, the boys can groove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude,
actually
that's
like
a
the
groove.
singing.
This is a
It's-
groove song.
I was gonna say the end of the chorus. That's like one of my favorite grooves off the album because he's like singing and it goes to the triplet part.
Yeah.
that part fucking smacks because it's kind of like it's open when he's singing and then you get the
Exactly. That's why I like the instruments, dude.
I
Yes.
don't want to live that way. I don't want to live that way, dude. That
His
shit's
vocal
awesome.
performance is awesome at the end, dude.
At the end,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, and I think they build up that riff well with like the snare drum hitting it afterwards, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I off the top of my head, I'm
Wow.
trying to think, dude. This one's kind of a battle too.
I'm not the biggest fan of Transfixion.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it.
It's a grower, dude.
Yeah, maybe I didn't listen to it enough times, but it didn't catch me as like the first three. The
'Cause
first three are insane. Yeah.
I think that, like I said, that first harder part, when it comes in, it's a little harder to catch. But then as it goes towards more
Yeah.
the grooveness of it, then you
Uh-huh.
start to catch it more. Whereas like the same shit with Replica that I've been saying with all the other songs, you'll catch it on the first time you listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll first get you, but it's like it's not like Meshuggah where the more you listen to, more you get
It's
it.
more of a payoff when you
Yeah.
listen more with Meshuggah. But with Demanufacture, it's a quick
instant,
click.
like,
It's a quick
you-
fix.
Yeah. It's a quick fix.
Yes. Man.
I don't know if you guys got any picks on this one.
Man, I gotta tell you, man, I feel like a fanboy now because I'm picking Replica. I'm going 4 for 4.
Damn,
With Fear
dude. What do you guys say
Factory.
about Replica or Transfixion? You didn't give us any of your notes on Transfixion.
I told you I like the slow riff at the end.
Oh, yeah.
where they like the odd time.
Yeah.
I like that. I just like Replica more.
Really?
I like the,
Oh, you
the
like
instruments
Replica
more.
too.
Damn.
What was you gonna pick?
I was actually going to go with Replica too.
I like the grooves
Wow.
better. I didn't think anything was very notable in Transfixion. I mean, Transfiction's banger, but I just
Yeah.
after Soulburn, dude, it's like I'm coming down. You know what I mean?
Damn. I still love it, but
Off
yeah,
that high.
I think Replica's on a different tier a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy win.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would
I think
agree with
one
that.
of the easier ones off the album. But damn, so Replica gets the pentagram of truth. So how many tracks we have? Oh, so we're halfway.
We're halfway.
So intermission time. This is where we talk about the album covers. They're not in front of us. I hope you guys know what they look like. I'm wearing one of them. And then the Demanufacture one's like the one where it's like half a barcode with
and
like
half
a
the
Yeah.
spine.
yeah.
If we're going originals, I like Demanufacture, but if we're going new one, Meshuggah's is insane. Insanely good. Like the new
alternate
cover
cover?
style.
Oh yeah, he's talking. So sorry guys, he's talking
Yeah.
about Meshuggah just did like an alternate versions of all the album covers on vinyl, and he's talking about the alternate cover. It's like a
Yeah.
face. But dude, I think I like a lot of the alternate covers of the new
Yeah.
Meshuggah more
They're
than
all
the originals,
better.
dude. The Nothing one looks amazing.
Yeah.
I think I like the new Upson one. I've never.
I just
been a
think
huge
that
fan of
looks
the-
weird right there.
Oh yeah,
It's
okay.
a weird. I don't know. It's not my fave.
It's classic,
Yeah.
but that doesn't do much. You know what I mean? I'm trying to
Yeah.
just based off like the art, not the iconic status. But I still like it. It tells you what it's all about, dude. Destroy, erase, improve.
Yeah.
To the point.
It's the easiest thing on the album to get.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So which one you go? So you're gonna go with Demanufacture?
I'm gonna go with Demanufacture. You?
Yeah. I like Demanufacture.
Damn, I'm going with Destroy, Erase, Improve.
Really?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Demanufacture, but that one looks a little cheesy to me now. I think it
What?
looks
I don't
very
think it
90s.
looks cheesy.
All their album covers just look like straight out of the 90s,
Yeah.
industrial, like.
Well, so does Destroy Erase, dude.
No, dude, I don't think it's that much.
Dude, I think it's a little too much.
Have you
Like-
seen the first album cover? Whatever, Collapse or whatever that album's
That one's
called?
weird.
That one's hilarious. With
yeah.
like the
Statue of Liberty, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
super
whack.
weird.
I want to talk a little bit about these guys live because we've seen Fear Factory live,
And you've seen Meshuggah.
and I've seen Meshuggah, and I'm going to tell you one thing. That's not even a
no
comparison.
contest?
I don't know if it's because of the production that Meshuggah has
Could be
nowadays,
the
'cause they're
venue
bigger-
too, dude. The venue we saw, Fear Factory,
That's
was
true.
not
Okay, so we
very
saw Fear
good.
Factory in San
It's
Antonio.
closed down now for
Yeah.
a reason.
True. We saw
Yeah.
we saw Fear Factory in a little club here in San Antonio called the Corova. Sound quality was a little.
Questionable? No, it wasn't
Questionable.
questionable. It was bad, dude.
It was pretty bad. But I thought the drums and stuff still cut through, and you could still get down to like what was going on.
You're saying that Meshuggah is better live, but I wonder if you put Fear Factory in that venue, how they would sound. Because that venue is
true.
like, it's top notch.
Yeah,
A
it was
ton of
House of
bands.
Blues in
Yeah.
Dallas when I saw them. House
So
of
I
Blues in
can
Dallas
imagine.
is high on fire.
Versus
But I
the
think-
Corova in San
Yeah, that's a big
But the
difference,
big
dude.
Might be a little bit different, Will.
The big thing about Meshuggah Live, dude, was the production of the lights. That just puts you in a whole nother
Just give
like,
you a seizure.
dimension.
But what if they did that for a
Oh, with the double bass,
Yeah.
that would be fucking killer, dude. But I think that would be a seizure.
That would be a
double
true
headliner? Both of them?
Oh my
Reunion
God.
tour, 30 years.
Shit. I'll see you in 2025, bitch.
I'll bring my kid
I'll bring my
if I
kid.
have one.
man.
Yeah, I think it's no contest. But what do you guys think about the guitars? Which one would you take, Dino or Frederick?
Oh man, dude, I'm a Dino fanboy,
Bro,
dude.
I
I
just
love me some Dino,
Love
dude.
Dino.
Even their other stuff, like I heard a little bit of both. Like I haven't dived into the both catalogs on Meshuggah and Fear Factory, but
Yeah.
what I've heard from Fear Factory versus Meshuggah, I personally like Fear Factory.
Really? I'm the
Yeah.
complete opposite, dude.
Frederick,
Yeah.
dude.
I think Frederick.
Frederick's
all
awesome,
day,
though, dude.
Man. I
He's
love.
cool.
Okay, here's what I'll give Dino. His guitar tone is like one of my
Yes,
favorites
dude.
ever.
His tone is great.
Ever, dude. No one has tone like Dino. Because like all the chug riffs he makes, I think they instantly catch your ear because of the tone that he has.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And plus, I think like just his picking style in general. But I think just Frederick as like a songwriter, like career wise,
Yeah.
because you got
Their
so
catalogs.
many
Yeah.
good
They
albums
have
in their
a lot.
catalog.
They have a ton of
You know what I
stuff.
mean? I
Yeah.
Nothing, Ubsin,
Chaosphere.
yeah, Chaosphere. Even the new one, Violent Sleeper Reason, is
Violent
so fucking
Sleeper
good.
Reason.
Ubsin is just
Yeah.
another fucking dimension. I think overall, even dude, I even like his little solo album. That's like a 58-minute
really?
song. Yeah,
One song.
yeah. So it's called Soul Niger Within. That album,
check it out.
It's fucking different, but it's cool. He's definitely like
It's not really. It's not no chugging.
no. There's chugging, but there's just like some really crazy shit on it.
JJ
really?
wants that chug.
I just want the chug. Puro pinche Dino.
Hey, dude, Dino was on Assassino too.
Yeah.
And he fucking kills on that. He was on the new. I think he was on the new Brujeria.
I think he was.
He's got
too,
credits
yeah.
all over the place, dude. He's a
Yeah.
fucking legend. But Assassino is a crazy good band too.
Is it?
If anyone's never listened to them, that's like an underground Mexico band.
Oh,
They're
sweet.
fucking
Might have to
awesome,
check
bro.
it out.
My cousin showed me them actually.
Yeah?
They're pretty heavy, man. They're good shit.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and then Brujeria. Most people know Brujeria
They're
now.
pretty big.
Yeah, they're
a
big.
man.
They have got some bangers too, but
Yeah.
yeah. And then what about vocalists? Would you take Burton or Jens?
Jens.
Yeah, I'd probably
I'd take
take him too.
Jens.
Yeah. It's
And
just
then
because.
the real question, dude: Raymond or Thomas?
Oh, come on, dude. That's a joke. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's
It's
just,
a-
I just think Thomas is on a different planet.
He
that
is.
guy's a
But
freak of
only-
nature.
Okay, let's think about only this album.
His album.
this
only
album.
this album.
Oh, okay. It's very close
Because
to me.
Raymond kills it.
Yeah, he
dude.
does, dude. He's great.
Like he does exactly what he needs to do for the song. He serves the songs perfectly.
He serves the album perfectly.
Like I
yes.
would never want Thomas drumming on my Fear Factory.
No, that'd be off. That'd be.
It'd be a little like
Yeah.
Raymond is a like he like I said
But then again, Thomas fits that album.
he does.
Yes.
But serving the songs, I don't know. I think it's a very close one on this. I think later 2 albums.
Yeah, it's super close, but I would probably take Thomas still because his fills are insane.
Oh yeah, they are
Yeah.
crazy. Damn man. But anyway,
What do you
that's
take? You're taking Thomas too,
I'll
right?
take Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah, career wise definitely. All right, guys, let's move on. That was the intermission. Let's continue on with track number 5. 2 bangers again. New Breed versus Vanish.
Dude, Vanish just punches you in the mouth, dude. That's
It
brutal.
does. That song is fucking.
It is fast, quick.
It gets fast quick, dude.
Yes, dude.
And that shit is brutal. All the breakdowns in that one too kill.
Yes.
And I'll tell you something about Thomas's delivery on that track.
The tom groove.
Yes.
Ain't
Great
right in the
stuff.
head.
It ain't right in the head. But what do you think about this? Okay, New Breed is like super industrial.
That
The
is.
punk vocals.
That's
You think
the
they're kind of punky
epitome.
vocals.
Punky
That's
more,
the
yeah.
epitome of industrial right there, dude.
Oh yeah. And the keyboard.
It reminds me a little bit. I mean, it's more aggressive, but like in that 9 Inch Nail style and all that
Yes.
stuff.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
Rob Zombie 2 with that like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, the new
It's a good
Breed.
song, dude. I gotta tell you the truth. Vanish is a better song,
Better.
dude.
Yeah, I
It
think
is
Vanish is easily a
brutal.
better
That's
song.
a brutal
I was
song.
going to talk about New Breed though. Every time I hear that fucking there's one riff in the song where he's like I don't know what he says there. There's a Devil Driver song. I need to look it up. That'll be on Think Again
You
Part
always
3.
say that. It's
There's
true though.
a clear ripoff, dude. The riff and the vocal take is literally a Devil Driver ripped it the fuck off.
Yes, dude.
I don't know.
Man,
I
it
think
has to be on
it's-
Fury Hands Maker.
I don't know. It's either Clouds going over California or it's one of the bigger songs, dude. But
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
Inspiration.
Inspiration for sure, all over the place. But
Yes.
dude, Vanished. That's another one they should bust
And
out
the
live.
solo's awesome. I really enjoy the
Oh
solo.
yeah, the Vanish solo
Yeah.
kills, dude.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite off the album. Tell
But
you
you
the
know
truth.
what my favorite part of New Breed is the
What?
bass. Bum bum bum.
Yes,
bum,
dude.
bum,
They bring it
bum,
out a
bum.
lot.
Yeah.
That sound that
You can actually hear it.
Yes, you can actually hear it, and the tone sounds sick. I want more shit like that on their album.
And the breakdown.
The breakdown's pretty killer, but yeah, I agree. I think it's. Sorry, I'm unplugging shit. I think it's an easy win, dude. Vanished is
For
just
sure.
Yeah,
fucking-
I agree on that, dude. New Breed's okay to me. It's just an okay song to me.
I really liked it before, dude. Live it sucked though.
I just don't like. The,
I wasn't
Yeah.
feeling it live
no,
at all.
It doesn't.
At all.
I don't like the vocals at all.
Really?
No?
We are the
It's just like too choppy. I don't know.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
a little choppy.
Like, and it's just like the same. Like I thought after the first like verse, it was gonna go into something else. Then he goes back into the. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of.
We are the new. Yeah, it gets a little annoying. So Vanished, I think is definitely badass the first time you hear it, but once again, it's also a Meshuggah grower. So
True.
the more you listen, the more you like it. The
My
more I listen,
God.
the more I listen to New Breed, the more I don't like it.
Yeah,
The first time
seriously.
I'm like, this song's
It's
pretty
the
banging.
total
And
opposite.
After
yeah.
like 20 listens, I'm like, all right.
Okay, that's too much.
Law of diminishing return.
Law of diminishing
The
returns,
problem is
exactly.
there's just not a lot of depth to it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
but it's,
more
very
it's
listening
true.
to it.
opposite with Meshuggah with law of diminishing.
There's a
return.
lot of shit
Yeah.
going
It's like-
on in that song.
There is.
Yeah.
Definitely. So Vanish gets the pentagram of truth. Let's move on to track number 6. I think this one is a fucking blowout, dude.
Blowout?
Blowout, dude. Body Hammer versus Inside What's Within Behind.
I know what you're gonna pick, but Body Hammer has an awesome riff, dude.
Body Hammer kills it, dude.
What?
Body Hammer
I
destroys
don't
that song,
I
man.
don't think Inside What's. That's a
That
good
song's-
song, dude.
It's not that good, dude.
I like it.
I can't get down with just like the chunk, 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 chunk.
I can get down with the chugs.
Oh, dude, not on that song, bro. They don't do enough with it, dude. This is the one where this album starts to go down a little bit in my books.
Really?
I don't love that song, man.
I like it, dude. I like it a lot.
And I love this album, dude. I love Meshuggah, but this would never make a Meshuggah playlist.
What?
Ever.
It has some tasty riffs
no,
in there, dude.
Ever. Dude, this is a bottom tier
The ending is really
Meshuggah
weird.
song.
The
It's a
ending is
weird-
weird, but the main riff is awesome.
It's
I
not
like
that
it.
good, dude. Compared
like-
to Body
Body
Hammer,
Hammer's main
so
riff.
Max.
Woo.
That main riff.
Yes.
That's the one on the album that's completely different.
Yeah,
it's
it
not like
is.
a chug. Like it's not like one of those straight heavy chug. It's more like a
No,
heavy.
dude. It's a heavy
sliding,
riff.
You're like,
Yes.
fuck. And when they played that shit live, dude, we were grooving, dude. That shit is like,
Because I can
Yeah.
listen to that riff
When
all
you,
day.
When you listen to the whole
Yeah.
albums too, it's that cover too, right? So you go from Dog Day Sunrise, which is a bottom tier
Yeah.
song, and then it goes into Body Hammer. I think that's I'm like looking forward to Body Hammer
Yeah,
while I was listening
exactly.
to Dog Day,
I completely.
as
Oh, yeah.
compared to when I'm listening to. I mean, Acrid Blessed is not very good either, but
Yeah. Well, let's talk about those two before we really dive in because we kind of
For what?
skipped them. But Acid Plasticity, what do you guys
Dude,
think about?
I
Whack.
hate that. I hate that instrument.
I
It
just,
doesn't
it's
appeal at
not a very
all.
good instrumental
Yeah.
to me.
no.
Horrible. All right, let's talk about Dog Day Sun. Guys,
I think it's fun. I'm
talk about it. It's
I
terrible.
don't think it
Okay,
should be
let's
on the
talk about the other one.
album.
I'm just saying, dude. I just want to talk about it a little bit so people.
It should be
you
a
know,
bonus song, if anything.
It should be a bonus song. Weird cover. I've never heard the original, but it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, the riff's pretty fun, but then it's just, dude, his voice gets so annoying.
It's so monotone.
Dog day sunrise.
It really is, dude.
It's just like, dude, stop. I'm done. I'm
Uh,
done. That song. I'm
it's
never
an
wanna hear it
okay
again.
song.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it
can
was-
listen to it.
It was great
but
live to go get beers. Perfect. Perfect time. You're halfway through the album. Let's go get some beers and let's go back for
Because
Body Hammer.
it's
Just
a
like,
happier
oh,
song
bang,
than the
bang.
album.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
that riff is so fucking. It's wipeout.
Blows.
It's a fucking blowout, dude.
I don't think it's a wipeout, but I do like Body Hammer better.
That's surprising me. I thought you
Yeah.
would get way down to Body Hammer over this.
No,
one.
I like Body Hammer.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I don't think Inside What's it's a bad song.
I think it's a lower tier. It might be one of the
Wow.
worst ones on the
Oh,
album.
I know, dude. There's some. Oh yeah, you're right.
It might be one of the worst
Yeah.
ones. So Body Hammer gets the pentagram of truth.
Yeet.
So we're going on to Flashpoint versus Terminal Illusions. Anyone want to start this one off?
Both of these,
Bottom
man.
tier.
Both
Both
of
these
them
are
are
bottom
super
tier
bottom
songs,
tier.
dude. This
man.
is
The
like-
scream delay in Flashpoint is disturbing. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, dude, his singing on that one
It's
is
very
like
questionable.
That's questionable.
Is he even
Questionable
in tune?
production.
I don't know what's going on.
it doesn't
in
even
this
make
song.
sense to me. This song.
I feel like after like New Breed, they're like, all right, what are we gonna write for the second half?
What do
The
we
second
do
half,
now?
this, dude, it's a big drop off for both these albums.
Absolutely.
Like both these songs are not my favorite at all. I don't know what Machine Head. I don't know what Meshuggah was thinking with these two in a row. Inside, like I would have split them up for sure.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they are very similar. They for
It
me,
is a
they,
low point in the album for
yeah.
sure.
I think for me they get
I
a little.
think Terminal's the worst on the album, dude.
One of these two is the worst. I actually think Sublevels is better than both.
Oh
which,
yeah.
You know, it picks up later, but these two, dude, especially why the fuck would you put them back to back? I just don't understand the track listing in that regard. At least Fear Factory, you know, they put Flashpoint in between Body Hammer and Hunter Killer. Like that makes a little bit more sense.
True.
But dude,
I don't know. This
they should have broke those up. It gets honestly this for people who are like newer to Meshuggah, for like friends that I try to bring into it, where they say, oh, it gets a little monotonous. This is where I'm like,
because it
yeah.
doesn't change at all, dude.
No, it's
throughout
just-
the whole song.
There's not enough grooviness to get me like, all right, this is great.
If there's
It's
a little
too-
more change, it could be a decent song.
I
but
think so too.
Yeah,
But
it's
neither of
bad.
them are making my fucking playlist
No.
ever, dude.
Yeah.
Especially
No.
Meshuggah's fucking catalog of amazing songs. No way.
I will say at least on Flashpoint, it gets super heavy at that too, like between like 30 seconds in,
Yeah.
and then the ending also. But
I think
Yeah,
the,
but
that's
like,
all. That's all that
I
happens.
think the grooves in the A sides for Meshuggah's, like, they're so good that the production doesn't need to be that good because the grooves are so banging
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they're gonna cut through no matter what. Whereas like these songs, maybe the production like causes these songs to sound even worse. I think, like,
Yeah,
just
where
because
they
they
have,
sound
like-
very not monotonous, but the transitions don't cut through or anything.
Yeah,
like
where
that.
they would have had like Nothing's production.
Yeah.
A little bit heavier. That would have been badass.
Stop.
But yeah, man. So
Yeah.
you guys got any pick on this
Man,
one, man? This is
I
like
gotta
this is
say,
a
I'll
toss
just-
up for me, honestly.
I'll just go with Flashpoint. Tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go with Terminal Illusions just because I can't stand the
Whoa.
singing on Flashpoint.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Terminal 2.
Wow. They're both bad.
They're
Doesn't
both
matter.
bad. Terminal Illusion
Doesn't
gets the
matter.
pentagram of truth. All right, this one's a little bit more of a battle, honestly. Hunter Killer versus Suffer in Truth.
I don't think it is.
Really?
Suffering Truth is fucking awesome, dude.
Dude, Suffer in Truth.
It's
that
a
breakdown.
badass song,
oh
dude.
My
Yes.
God. I almost picked that as my riff. 'Cause
Yeah?
It's a B-side. No one really talks about it. And it's just a fucking banger, dude.
It
Yeah,
is,
it's
dude.
groovy.
But, bro, Hunter Killer is another
At
slamming
first,
song.
At first, it's good, and then it
does-
kind of
What?
drops off. I think.
It does
Yeah.
deter a little bit.
It reminds me of
How
a
many times-
little bit of self-bias because it has that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but besides that, it doesn't do much.
How
for
many
me,
times
dude.
do you need to tell me that you're a criminal?
yeah.
That part gets
Too-
so repetitive.
too
Oh,
repetitive.
yeah, I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like,
It's
dude,
just like,
I'm
dude,
done. I don't want to hear that fucking
don't-
line.
just don't sing.
They beat it to death. It's the same shit with Dog Day Sunrise. It's the same shit with Piss Christ when we get to it.
Yeah.
Stop saying the same line 20 fucking times.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
want to hear it.
It just goes on and on.
I don't want to
and
hear
on
it.
And on
Who
and
does
on.
that, dude?
I
That
don't-
is such shitty songwriting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cliff Burton.
Jeez.
Oh my!
Who's Cliff?
How dare you?
How dare you? I mean, I like him as a vocalist, but why the fuck do you have to say the same line over and over and over and
just
over?
not-
I
Cut
don't.
Through the message, Will.
I don't give a fuck about the message.
They
dude.
will try to
That part, at
one's
least he's
good.
singing, dude.
Yeah.
But this
That
one
you
is
like
just
it. You
like,
could hear that 20 times in a row, couldn't you?
I don't know, man. This it,
I could.
It takes a good, to me, like a good song. It just makes it like,
God.
stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yeah, but
I don't
those
wanna-
parts are suck. Yeah.
This one is never gonna make my playlist, which is a shame because it has a lot of fucking potential.
It does, dude. But Suffering Truth's just
Suffering Truth's a
heavy.
banger, so I think maybe it is an easy one.
Unanimous.
Yeah,
dude.
I think it's an
Suffering Truth.
easy one. Yeah.
Fuck out of here. The more I think about that, oh, I'm a criminal. Are you? I don't know.
never
Well, I gotta
know.
read the lyric. I don't give a shit. I just don't ever want to hear this song again, which is a damn shame because all these A-sides are so fucking banging. Like I said, songs that waste potential to me just drive me up the fucking wall. And
Yes.
for me, this one does a little bit, and I don't mean to shit on anyone that
does a
created.
lot.
I don't mean to shit on anyone their creative perspective. That's what they want to do. Just for me personally as a listener, I can't get down to
can't
that.
do that, no.
I cannot get down to that. So Suffering Truth gets the pentagram of truth. So we're on the last track, guys. So Pisschrist versus Sublevels.
Damn, I gotta tell you, another easy one, dude.
Really?
Sublevels fucking awesome.
Damn, dude. Really gonna go
Yeah.
with Sublevels?
Yeah.
I think Sublevel starts off weak and then it gets better.
It
It
gets
gets-
better.
yes.
Yeah, because they're the like whispering,
Nah, I don't like that
weird
shit.
part. It's the
think
same
it's
shit about
okay.
Terminal Illusions, right? They had like that weird whispering.
Yeah.
That's another pet peeve of ours is the whispering vocals. Why does that ever need to be there? Who's listening to that?
doesn't need
Who
to
cares about
happen,
that?
yeah.
No one does. I don't know anyone that does goes, oh man, this is my favorite part when they start whispering shit that I can't even
I guess
hear
just
or
then-
understand.
to
yeah.
add a dynamic to it, but it doesn't, to me it
It's
doesn't
a
work.
forced
Yeah.
dynamic, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always think that with the whispering shit, it's forced dynamics.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's cheap. No, you're right.
It's cheap. It's a cheap trick. It's
a gimmick.
A lot of bands do it though.
I know a lot of bands do it.
Yeah.
Pantera, a lot of bands. We can go on the fucking rabbit hole of how many bands
Yes.
whisper in their vocals. Stop it. I think 2019 we got a little bit better. Over the years.
PSA, stop it.
Stop it. It's
Stop
like
whispering.
on the Jamie Josta podcast. He's like, we should retire some certain words in metal,
Retire the
like
goddamn
rise,
whispers.
bleed, fire, or like certain words. I think we should retire whispering vocals to the
Yes.
end of fucking time. Who thought this was a good idea, dude?
Yeah.
You know,
it doesn't
no one.
work.
But Sublevels has some heavy riffs. in it.
Yes, dude, and that's what makes it a solid song for me. The riffs.
Yeah.
'Cause the whole
Pisschrist-
structure of the song's not too. It's not my forte, but
Yeah.
The
when
instruments
the
in
big
Pisschrist
riffs
at
are
first,
awesome.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
instruments in Pisschrist are good at first, I think.
Yeah.
And then it diminishes very fast. I think the ending's really weird.
I think it's very
The
average.
same shit with the ending. He repeats himself the imagined
Yeah, it's
times.
terrible.
Like you're about what. At least he sings it though. The whole part about your savior.
Yeah.
You know,
Still.
at least he sings it. It's a little bit better than
I think
fucking
to
Hunter
expand the
Killer.
song, honestly.
Yeah.
They do to expand the
Honestly,
song.
it's a pretty tough decision. I don't think Pisschrist is that bad.
Man, it's not my fave. It's definitely lower
it's
tier
heavy.
also.
I mean, I think it's heavy.
But both these are lower tier.
yeah.
Sublevels is only.
At least it has those cool riffs.
It's
It
true.
makes
After
it,
the solo,
yeah.
though, Sublevels picks up, I think, a lot better.
Yeah. I
don't
agree. I think it picks up after the whispering bar because then you get hit with that.
Well,
like,
that
sort of-
too, yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it's, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
whereas like
pick, yeah.
Pisschrist, at least there's decent singing. I think it's better than
Whoa.
Flashpoint, Hunter Killer, No Therapy for Pain.
I would agree with that. Therapy for Pain's bad.
Therapy for Pain is horrible.
That's a horrible song.
I mean, we'll get to that when we
Yeah.
get there. But so y'all, we're gonna end it with Sublevels. Y'all going?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go,
take
dude. I think I might go
Sublevels.
with Pisschrist.
What are you going with?
I'm going Sublevels.
Yeah, dude.
Sublevels?
Sublevels. The,
I know
the
we're
thing
talking shit
with
about
me
the
on these
repetitiveness, but-
albums, to me, Demanufacture, the first four are just untouchable. Then after that, it tanks.
Dude, I think the first like 6 instead of if you just get rid of Dog Day Sunrise because I like New Breed, I love it, but Body Hammer, New Breed, Replica, Zero Signal, Self Bias,
That's a good album.
yeah,
Right
That
there,
could
dude.
just be a good album.
Yeah.
just cut it off.
Cut it
there.
off.
Well, just like we said with these 2000s out, though it's not fair because a lot of the bands in like the legacy back in like the 70s and 80s that only had 8-track albums,
Yeah.
it's so much easier to have like an amazing album. Because
Yeah.
if you take, if I was to take my scissors, do a little bit of cutting on both these and make them 8-track albums,
Oh my
they'd be
God.
top fucking tier, dude.
They would.
Top
they
fucking
would.
tier.
I would agree with that. Yes.
You know
we
what I
already
mean?
cut 2 of the songs out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
and you
we
already cut two.
Seriously. But damn, so Sublevels gets the pentagram of truth, dude. So we are on to, let's talk a little, before we get to the final decision and results, let's talk about a Therapy for Pain. Who decided to put that in the fucking album? Who ends
He
albums
gets
like that,
slapped.
dude?
Well, they do have a couple of like that type of song in their albums, their other albums as
Oh,
well.
really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's their thing. I don't know what it is.
I don't get it. Can someone
it's-
explain to me
it
who's
doesn't work.
listening for this
It's like
part?
the worst
Yeah.
way to end an album.
They played it, right? When we saw them?
Yeah, they played it.
Dude, that was a piss break if there's ever been one.
Yep, that was, dude.
But they ended with that fucking banger. What is it?
Soul Crusher.
Soul Crusher.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a banger.
Yes.
And the fucking album was something like that. Or just spread out these first bangers throughout the album.
Yes,
End
Yeah.
with one of them. End with
Peaks
fucking
and valleys.
Different placement.
Peaks and
different
valleys.
peaks and
placement.
valleys, dude. Play it right.
If anything, that should have been in the middle. I guess slow it down a little
yeah,
bit.
and then
yeah.
end with a fucking banger like
Like, why
Body
would-
Hammer or something. I don't
Yes.
know.
Oh,
That would
that
be
would
really-
end the album good. Body Hammer.
Yeah.
But I would definitely take Sublevels as an ender over Therapy for Pain any day of the week.
True that.
That's
I
easy.
agree.
It's easy.
I concur.
All right, guys. So let's get to our final results and decisions. I think results. Losing my brain here.
Hell yeah.
Demanufacture got 3 pentagrams of
Oh
truth,
my
which means
God.
the winner is The winner
Oh
is
my
Destroy, Erase, Improve with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Fuck, man, that was a wipe
pentagrams
out.
of truth.
Holy shit.
Wipe out, dude.
I can't believe that.
Did you guys expect this?
This is the most lopsided victory we've had.
Is it?
Dude,
We
that's,
had to look back. 21 episodes in. That's what.
that's a lopsided win.
That is a lopsided win
Although I think Zero Signal should have won.
over Soulburn.
Yeah.
I think that's close. I think Demanufacture and Future Breed Machine are
fight to the
so
death.
fucking close.
That would
But,
have been closer too.
Damn, I don't know. I want to see what people think about
I
this.
like
Fear
both,
Factory
dude.
versus Meshuggah. I like both. I think I personally do like Destroy, Erase, Improve more as a wholesome album.
Yeah, if I'm going to put
Especially
on
with the
one
B-sides.
album, that's what
I don't
wanna
love
hear.
the B-sides for either, but I prefer Destroy, Erase, Improve's B-sides. Even though Body Hammer is just so banging.
Yeah.
You know, I still love Suffer and Truth. And those other two I don't love, but at least they're like
If I'm just
tolerable.
making a playlist, I want the first 4 Fear Factory, the Demanufacture album.
Oh, yeah.
Just incredible, man. I
Yeah.
love
Dude,
those
but the
songs.
first 5 of Destroy, Erase, Improve are amazing,
They
man.
are.
That's why I just
Amazing.
cut both of those and make it.
These albums are
Just combined them.
Yeah, these albums are all about the fucking A-sides, dude. These A-sides
Yes.
are killer.
Yeah, neither are cover
All
to cover
about the
because like
A-sides.
at a
Yep.
certain point in both albums, you have to just cut. You're gonna turn it off.
Yeah, you're
dude.
going to turn
That was the real battle, the
Yep,
A-sides.
The A-sides,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's our final decision. Destroy, Erase, Improve is the winner. If you think Demanufacture is the winner, JJ, what's their opinion?
You're wrong.
Your opinion's wrong, motherfuckers. You heard it here first. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. What's the better album and why? We'd love to hear it. Like and subscribe. What can I say more about the podcast? Follow us on Instagram for all future updates at Debate Destroy. That's one word, Debate Destroy. And what else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? If you like
Oh,
the,
you got it
if you
all.
like heavy riffs, heavy chugging, and crushing beers.
that's all you got to do. Follow us up. The podcast on Spotify, Google Play
what?
Music, and Apple Podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Debate and Destroy. That's all we got today, motherfuckers. We'll see you on the next episode next Monday. Keep on headbanging, keep on riffing,
Yeah.
and keep those fucking
Peace out,
chugging, bitch.
Chug it up.
Peace out, bitches.